Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Golden Gophers will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense has the ball first today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this
hits him inside the 20, still going.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. The Bearcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless. Touchdown, Bearcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great going into the matchup because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on games.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Minnesota's offense will take the field for the first time. To throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Slater. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
There's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to get behind the defense. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point was good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Off play action on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Complete to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They're going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Sings it complete to the right. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Rushes on him. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll give it to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Steps away. He throws one to the left. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Right back to him on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And they're able to get him on the ground.
And I know it's not a 1st down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He has the 1st and still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. First down here for the offense. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Bearcats are facing 3rd and inches. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bearcats!
A lot of times you see those receivers assume. By the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14, Minnesota, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage. To get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better. Breaks into the open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Golden Gophers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll give it to him again. Finds a little space. Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulsa is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about all along Route 66 for some time. They're up by 16 over UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Here comes the heat. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. That is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Bearcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's going for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quick completion on the out. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Skips away from pressure. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now on 2nd down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. rolls and throws off the RPO. Open space at the 25. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a hit. He's going to run it. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
On target over the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got him. That toe tap catch had a little style, but not much substance on that.
No, the defense did a good job, too, using the sideline to their advantage. Using the sideline as a 12th man. There was nowhere for that receiver to go except get one foot down and get out.
Shakes off the defender. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Golden Gophers have their offense in high gear. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on first down. The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Miami. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. He wants to take the top off. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Bearcats. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game.
28, Minnesota, 17.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Looking for a crease to the left. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his man. It's Slater. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Chavez. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll move the tight end. They'll go to the air. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Got enough for the first down. At midfield, he's got room. And finally, out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Bearcats! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
You know, sometimes as a player... just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Minnesota, 25.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offense. There he goes! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That pass is incomplete. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. Guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job. Huge play, special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way.
Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll try the right side. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right.
Turning it on! He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's caught. Lots of running room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you
throw to the end zone. It's picked off. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Right on the money. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Golden Gophers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy completion. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Lining up for the PAT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
He makes the catch. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback adapted. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Balls and fired complete. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And that is no good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Under fire. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Lots of room. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown. Still alive in this one.
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.